is PUNSH from Boxing, aka Mr. Moo Shine himself. In this past several weeks, ladies and gentlemen, we've been discussing who is the best fight of the decade. Or, what was the best fight of the decade? Well, of course, a lot of media platforms, a lot of boxing channels timed in, had their own polls. And at the end of the day, there was not a majority, concrete decision on who was the best and what was the best, man. All these channels, everybody was mad. Is it Manny Pacquiao? People was mad. If it's a Floyd Mayweather, people was mad. Canelo Alvarez, people was mad. Andre Ward, everybody was mad. And at the end of the day, man, everybody was fighting and fussing and tearing each other up about the polls and what it is. People got mad that Manny Pacquiao got shortlisted. People got mad. Oh, why is Floyd Mayweather? He only fought half a decade. People got mad. Canelo Alvarez. Why Canelo Alvarez? He was eating Canelo. He was eating the Mexican meat, man. He tested positive. You know what I'm saying? Why the Andre Ward? Who he fought? All this stuff. And at the end of the day, I think we need to turn the page on that. Let's turn the page, because I think that we could always discuss it. We could always argue about it. We could always debate about it. But let's just turn the page, because I wanna talk about something new. Yeah, it's relatable about the decade. And since everybody talking about the best was the best this, was the best that, I want to talk about what was the worst. What was the worst fight of the decade? What was the worst fight of the decade? And I only got one fight that comes into my mind. Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao. Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao. That was supposed to be the fight of the century. That was supposed to that broke all the records, all this stuff. But in the end of the day was the worst, was a letdown. God damn it, give me my money back. I still want my money back. A lot of people want their money back. A lot of people, man, and I'm just relating. I'm just, you know, it has so much hype. It has so much hype behind it. It was supposed to be not only the best boxing event, it was supposed to be the best sporting event. And luxury-wise, revenue-wise, it was. And that's even bad itself. And I'm going to get to it in a minute. Look, there's going to be a lot of people, there's going to be a lot of Floyd Mayweather fans that's going to be like, you know what? Floyd Mayweather did what he had to do. That's Floyd Mayweather. He's a boxer. Everybody thought that he was going to knock somebody out. A lot of people will eat. Yo, even if you're a Floyd Mayweather fan, you was disgusted with the performance. I don't give a damn. You was disgusted about the event. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Manny Pacquiao fans, it's going to be, Manny Pacquiao was the only one that was pushing the envelope. Manny Pacquiao was the only one that was trying to make it exciting and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, Manny Pacquiao only threw 400-something punches. Manny Pacquiao usually throw 1,000 punches. There was something wrong. So a lot of people want to talk about the shoulder. Oh, Floyd Mayweather didn't let him, inject or whatever. Or he needed to inject. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Oh, but Floyd Mayweather, he took the IV. Oh, what was that? In the end of the day, the whole thing was whack, was the worst, was a problem, was drama. At the end of the day, it was the worst fight of the damn decade. And yo, I think in this one, I think the majority should agree with me on this one. I'm talking about fans of Floyd Mayweather, fans of Manny Pacquiao, hardcore fans, casual fans. Come on, you gotta agree with me on this one. I think this is supposed to be a majority decision that we all collectively is gonna be like, you know what was the worst? Yeah, Punch Drunk. I think that was the worst. That was the worst for me. Matter of fact, it took a lot out of my money. It was a waste of time. I didn't even cheer up. The whole crowd was even. They didn't even. It looked like they wasn't even into the fight. It was just. It's the worst. It was the worst. Again. People gonna disagree with me in whichever side. Floyd Mayweather what? A lot of people Manny Pacquiao fan. But if you saw it in slow motion, Manny Pacquiao won. And at the end of the day, it takes two. And it just is. If Manny Pacquiao, and I say that again, I break things down unbiasedly, logically, and objectively. I was saying to myself, you know what? If he was hurt, he had a torn shoulder. He knew he had a torn shoulder going to the fight. Just postpone the fight. This is the best. This is supposed to be the best fight. This is supposed to be the fight of the century. Go in there 100%. If you throw in 422 shots, Manny Pacquiao, he throws 1,000 punches. So there was something wrong. So at the end of the day, Manny Pacquiao, even though that he was hurt, and even though that he tried, you could see it in the fourth round, he tried, but at the end of the day, he was not 100%, so you couldn't give 100% to the people. You couldn't give 100% to the people that paid $100 for the pay-per-view fight. At the end of the day, that's accountability that Manny Pacquiao has to have. Floyd Mayweather, you supposed to use the TBE, you the best ever. You was trying to say that you better than Muhammad Ali. Damn it, you were supposed to give it a performance of that kind of level. And no, hug it, run it. At the end of the day, it was the worst. The only hype of the fight is Floyd Mayweather Sr. screaming to his son, saying, "Are you scared? Damn, are you scared? Why are you scared? Punches, what are you doing? What, go after him. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? What are you doing?" At the end of the day, that's how you know. Both sides, it was over round. It was whack. It was the worst. Can you agree with me on that one? Are we going to debate it, really? Are we going to debate this? Again, we could debate on the other side. There's going to be Manny Pacquiao supporters and fans. There's going to debate, of course, about everything he was pushing, like I was just saying, about the shot, that he needed the shot. He didn't get it. It was unfair. Floyd Mayweather got the shot. Floyd Mayweather was boxing. It's going to be, at the end of the day, we got to come to a conclusion. It was the worst fight. It was not a great performance by Manny Pacquiao. It was not a great performance by Floyd Mayweather. The whole event stunk, or whatever in English grammar, whatever you want to say it. Damn it. I'm passionate. I think that was the worst fight. I want to know what you think. Leave it in the comment box. You already know how we chop it up. At the end of the day, I break things down unbiasedly, logically, and objectively. You already know me. For the people that have been subscribing, good looking. You already know, man. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Get my updated videos. You already know. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think was the worst fight. Let me know who you... Oh, okay. And if you want to debate more, we could do that. Tell me why you think it was the worst or why it wasn't the worst. Who made it the worst? Was it Floyd Mayweather or was it Manny Pacquiao? Who made it the worst? And I'm talking about the whole, just not the fight, but the preparation to the fight, everything after the fight. And when I'm talking about the revenue, which I said in the beginning, that of course, it's prize fighting. It's about the money. I understand why Manny Pacquiao didn't postpone the fight, because of course he probably don't. He been trying to fight Floyd Mayweather for the longest. You know what? I'm not gonna let this money pass. It's a lot of money to just, I try what I could do. You know why I say it's bad? Because it was so a success money wise that the managers and the promoters of today and how they deal with their fighters, they're trying to follow that type of blueprint. That type of blueprint that worked financially, but the entertainment value, it was the worst. But money-wise, it was the best. So now you as a promoter and managers and advisors or whatever, or networks, they trying to, you know what? Look at what Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather did. At the end of the day, I don't give a damn. It's all about the money. And they treating all the fights that we supposed to see right now like that. They marinating it way too long. Oh, when are we gonna see Anthony Joshua fight Deontay Wilder? When we gonna see Bud Crawford fight Errol Spence? When we gonna see the Mikey's and the Lomas? When we gonna see all those fights that the fans been clamoring for and been wanting for? They're gonna follow the blueprint of the Manny Pacquiao Floyd Mayweather. So that's what I mean. It is the worst because it trickled down. It trickled to the next era. That's what everybody is doing. That's why it's the worst. At the end of the day, the only people that was happy was Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather's account. That's it. Like I said, it was the worst. Let me know what y'all feel. Let's debate it. This is Punch Run Boxing. Man, on to the next.